Maple Leaf, we're gonna play video games today.
Are we gonna play Fantastic Yum Yums?
No, we're gonna play Demontower.
Is Demontower as fun as Fantastic Yums?
Better.
I sincerely doubt that. That's a pretty intense font.
I know, later on in the thread I'm gonna actually take screenshots of this bonus art, and you can see the drafts they made of the font of Demontower. It's just very extreme. And this isn't even the first game, it's part 4.
Are the other 3 in this game?
No.
Are there any sequels in this game?
No.
Well, then what the hell?
So, here's how Demontower plays out. You have health and you have a dash meter, and your character can't swing his sword more than twice before becoming tired. I quickly learned this fighting rats and nearly dying.
I've never played Binding of Isaac, but this is giving me some Binding of Isaac vibes.
It's very RNG roguelike, but unlike Binding of Isaac, which has different power-ups, all you have is dash and swing. The objective of each level is to find a key to open the door to the boss, and then you beat the boss and you move up.
Are levels randomly generated?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
So when I was playing this for the first time, I mean, you're gonna notice I'm gonna die a couple times in this video. I also many times died fighting the bosses, so if you see me dissolve the screen, that's because I died on that run. And I just cut to the successful boss killing, because I think I spent a solid 2.5 hours playing this game, because some bosses are fucking tough, man. Like, this game is not easy to play.
Was this game always in Night in the Woods?
It was. I just never played it, like, when we were doing the actual Let's Play, because, at the time it was live, and I didn't want to interrupt the story playing this game in the middle, you know?
Okay.
So now that we're all done with the story, we can actually play the bonus stuff, like Demontower. The one game that this reminded me a lot of is actually the original Zeldas. Also, this rat is tough.
I don't think the rat was tough.
It was just me being bad.
I think you were just being a little bitch.
A little bitch. A little bad. So here's the first boss. First boss is dead. That was easy.
So, moving on.
It's the first boss. It's gonna be easy, but from now on, they do actually count.
Level 11.
No, it's actually level 2. I also thought it was 11, but then I realized they're counting Roman numerals. So this green dude just gave us a clue. He was flashing like the bottom right symbol of like a grid of 2x4, so I was like, okay, I'll keep that in mind. So ghosts, they go through walls, and their aggro range is ridiculous. They'll never give up following you. Skeleton dudes, you know, you have to knock off their head first before you can actually kill them. Gotta find that key.
Is it in this chest?
It's always in one chest. It's always in one area.
I should hope it's in an area.
Now, you'll notice that you just heard that kind of scream when I picked up the key. There's this little mechanic I didn't realize until after I played the game. There are these little dudes that have this sacrificial dagger, and they're wearing green hoods or something. If you don't kill all of them before they become... Oh yeah, and blood hurts you. If you don't kill them all before you pick up the key, they morph into those red dudes up there, and they're a lot more aggressive and a lot more dangerous. Because I guess it's like, no, we gotta protect our boss, you know? And they move fast, and their aggro range is huge.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I figured I'd keep exploring because I want to get full health before we move on. But every level we go up, we actually get another dash, I guess a dash meter, that we can use to dodge and weave.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, but the dodge is like very strong because it's not only good for mobility, during your dash animation you're invincible. So you're gonna see me use that a lot later on to avoid the more bullshit enemies. Especially because every level we go up from now on, we actually lose 1 health point. So you become more mobile, but you become basically a glass cannon. Yeah, they're angry.
Are you gonna hit this guy back or what?
You can get stun locked in this game. It's not that fun.
I'm pretty sure you're just bad.
So here's a second boss to do with a sack.
It's Undead Bird Santa.
Undead Bird Santa's about right. Tries to squish me with his big nuts.
Where'd you get nuts from this equation? That's a sack.
Yeah, it's a nut sack.
It's not a nut sack, it's just a sack with stuff in it. Just because every sack looks big and round doesn't mean it's a nut sack, Olive Branch. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? A lot of things. We just killed it, so let's move on. The next level.
Level 111?
Yeah, this is when the game proper begins to get really tough. Like, actually, the bosses actually get tough, and the enemies start getting a little bit tougher. There's more blood motes and spikes on the ground. Basically, things want to wreck your day.
Well, I'd imagine having a jaunt through a place called Demontower wouldn't exactly be particularly welcoming.
It's not a walk in the beach. It's clearing out a tower of demons. You already noticed that my health bar has 1 broken cat head. I can never restore that. But in exchange, I have 3 dashes now. Hooray! Let's kill this skeleton. There's one of those hooded dudes I was telling you about. He dead.
So he screamed even though you didn't pick up the key when he died. Does that mean anything?
It just means you're killing them. And you're, like, it's supposed to make you connect with the idea that when you pick up the key and you hear the scream, it's like, oh, maybe these guys are connected, you know? Not that the game ever tells you this, you know, you have to discover on your own. Clearing out the path here because grabbing the key is like you have to press and hold the button to open the sarcophagus. And if you get interrupted at any time, you have to start from scratch. So I was like, you know what? Let's just clear out the rats first, then open the key gently. No screaming, so we know we got all of them.
The intro might have been over this, but does our hero have any motivations?
Nope. He's just a man with a simple blade, a pale cat with a simple blade, wishing to end the slaughter of the blood thief. That's it. That's the story.
Well, I mean, that's a motivation. There's a guy called the Blood Thief in this tower. He knows that he lives here, so he wants to liberate his blood from the Blood Thief.
Well, not his blood, but the blood of the people, I guess. So this is the next boss. As you can probably tell, he's a necromancer. Spawning new enemies in his pentagram.
He moves pretty quick. Why can't you move that fast?
Because I'm tired. Pale Cat's he's a very one and done kind of guy. That's a lot of skeletons.
You gonna win, or?
In a moment. Give me a fucking break. I had to find him and slaughter him. There we go. It's done. SKELLIE City. Now we have some bird popes. They cast fireballs as their method of attack.
Is there any mechanical incentive to walking slowly?
No. I'm just walking slowly because it's a bit safer, because a dash is a set distance, and I don't want to end a dash on top of an enemy.
Well, I noticed that there's, like, your cat person, he has two walk speeds.
Oh, yeah, when you're walking slow, mechanically, that's just bad. Because basically, you're tired, and you can't avoid enemies as fast.
Okay.
So when he's walking slow, he's basically telling you, I can't swing my sword, boss. But I think a dash immediately puts him back into his energy state.
Well, if you're ever tired, you just go for a run.
Yeah, really. This is actually true. The more you exercise and the more you go to the gym and all that, the more energy you get. So even if you're feeling tired, you should actually go and exercise because it'll wake you up.
Why don't you just go to bed?
I'm just saying if it's during the day, that's all. Alright, here's our next boss. Skeleton King, or whatever.
Skeleton King or whatever. It's a hell of a title.
Maybe he's a Skeleton Sultan, I don't know. Also, a single swing of his scepter brings me down to 3 health. Brings it, like, hits you for 2 or 3 health. It's pretty nuts. So I'm abusing the hell out of a flank attack on him where his animation can't get me. I like his little skeleton carriers. His bone bearers, as it were.
Was that ever a real thing?
What, like a bearer of like a seed or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They totally existed. Calmly, easy does it. There we go. With 1 HP to spare. Would you ever want to be carried and borne by a group of people?
Ideally without the slavery part, sure.
New enemy, by the way, those guys with a sword and helmet. They cast fireballs.
They're dark nuts.
Like I said, this game did remind me a bit of like the 2D Legend of Zelda, so I can see the inspiration.
Speaking of, Nintendo had a direct today. I'm gonna date the episode. And the very last thing that they announced was a remake, an HD remake of Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening.
How many reimaginings of Link's Awakening and whatever have we already gotten?
There's DX. I think that's it. It's been re-released on the Virtual Console maybe once or twice.
Just because I'm remembering like a video I saw that was talking about the oversaturation of some games, like for a while, like Mario, before Odyssey, just every frickin' year there were at least 2 Mario games.
Oh yeah, the new Super Mario series, yeah.
It was just too much. So fun fact, first time I played this level, I actually didn't beat the boss, but the next level, I actually beat the boss in one go.
It's the thing from inside.
It's a giant rat ball. It's a rat king.
I just... You need to work with me, Olive Branch.
Sorry, I haven't played inside. Although I should. People say it's good.
I hate these types of bosses.
Oh yeah? Like, they split up into smaller, faster enemies? What's your strategy for them? Like, my strategy was, like, deal with the little ones first, and then go for the big ones.
Oh yeah. If you leave the little ones around, then they're just gonna flood the area, and they're gonna...
Do exactly this.
They're gonna kill you by a death of 1,000 cuts if you leave them alone, so you need to focus them down almost immediately.
Absolutely, which is my strategy. The moment I got down to 1 health, I'm like, nope! Dealing with the little ones. And that's that. Death by 1,000 cuts on the boss, that's what. Next level.
Why would a Demontower have a church?
It's a profane church. You can't desecrate holy ground without holy ground being there to begin with.
I haven't been paying attention to the green guys and their hints at the start of the level. Do we know what it is that they're doing, or is it for something later?
What, do you mean the little bird popes that are shooting fireballs at us?
No. The guys at the very beginning of the level.
Oh yes, they're giving a hint. You're gonna see later on. It's to get the good ending.
Okay.
Because this game has 2 endings. So they're giving us like I suppose a code or something. And if you kill them, they don't show up anymore, of course. I'm also popping open these jars because sometimes they may contain a life up, even though they're not pink. Like that, see? Although these red guys always, sometimes I'd leave them on purpose because they always give health up. Alright, in we go, to the boss.
I think that's rude. The guy was just having a nap.
Yeah, well, you know, he's a demon, so he's gotta be slain. So the gimmick here, these ghosts cannot be killed. They are always chasing you. You have to chase down the Pope, I suppose? Because he is in the church, after all, the bishop.
Wait, no, he's a cardinal.
He's a cardinal, okay. You gotta chase down the cardinal and meet him, you know, introduce my sword to his face. Come here, bird cardinal. Come over here. Come over here.
I mean, you don't have to taunt him. This video is pre-recorded.
I know. I'm just saying, because when I was playing, I was like saying, "Oh my God, get back here!" You know.
If you were fighting a boss, wouldn't you want to avoid it? Have you ever thought about that, Olive Branch? Maybe you're the boss, and these guys are the good guys.
Well, what was the game that was a video game where you actually did play the bad guy, but like you weren't aware that you were the bad guy until the end of the game, or something?
Undertale?
And that could be you. I mean, you could play a nice guy and still be good. Alright, here's where you're gonna see lots of dissolves in level, because these guys, the guys with the hoods, they are cancer. They are the worst enemy. They teleport around the level, constantly chasing you, throwing knives in your back. They're not fun. And given that I only have 4 health now, yeah, not looking good.
I think it would be very fun if you were the hooded guy.
So I decided, you know what, screw this, I'm skipping the level. I'm going straight to boss.
Well, that seems rude. I wanted to see more hooded guys.
You're gonna see more of them, trust me. So I think this is the same guy who was in the first level that we just one and done'd. I guess he's a bit more revengeful now, but he's down. He's dead.
Is he also the final boss?
No. He is a blood monster, but not a blood thief. Now this level. Oh my God, this level. I hated this level so much. Because of these guys. These dickbags. And I only have 3 life. So, yeah. Fuck this level.
You died.
And the boss of this level is also a huge dick.
Is he just a really big guy with the hood?
Yes, you called it. So the cool thing about, at least about the dodge, is that I only learned this when I was fighting the boss. When you dash into the knife, you can actually deflect it. It doesn't go back into the enemy, it kind of like gets knocked away or something.
You're looking like you're having a hard time with this level.
Oh, dude, trust me. I was having a hard time with this level. When you only have 3 life points, and all the dashes in the world won't save you if you get even stun-locked once. And there's a lot of bullshit in this level.
This sounds to me like you just need to get good.
I was playing with a mouse and keyboard, okay? Give me a break.
Why didn't you use that controller I pressured you into buying?
Because I figured, you know, I'm already recording. I don't want to mess it up with other add-ons.
add-ons. It's a controller.
I meant like with the recording and all that. You never know. I never know if it's going to script the recording. Thankfully, the environment actually does kill enemies. Not that they're stupid enough to walk into it. You have to knock them into it. So I'm like, how do I approach this? The RNG was not very nice. And this rat kills me. And I was like, screw this! Recording for when I fight the boss.
There he is.
He is right there, but I decided to clear out the level first because so many enemies. I did not want to fight the boss and deal with all this bullshit at the same time. The screen in this level, you can see that it likes to move up, not down. So enemies below me are completely invisible because I can't see them.
Just fighting this spot.
I suppose I could, but the boss is not on me yet. I haven't aggroed him. Alright, cool. Lots of health to be had around here, so I knock him open to just leave him out there in case I need an emergency pit stop.
This music gives me some cave story vibes.
Maybe Alec Kaloa liked the game. Like the cave story.
So what can we expect from this boss?
Lots of knife throwing. Lots of dodging. Lots of dashing. Come on, rats. Aggro on me. I'm just trying so bad not to aggro the boss. I'm like, please no.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. You gotta be patient. You gotta aggro the rat. The Rat King. There he comes. He's dead.
It's not a Rat King, it's a Rat Peon.
Have you never heard of a Rat King?
I've heard of the Rat King. Yeah, the last surviving rat is the Rat King.
No, that's not what a Rat King is. A Rat King is like when you have a ball of rats tied by their tails together.
What am I thinking of then?
I have no clue. Alright, time to aggro the boss.
It might be a D&D thing.
Thankfully he killed his own subordinates, so that makes it easier. I still get knifed in the back. That sucked. He's using Fan of Knives.
It's not even that good a skill, if you ask me.
Well, he's still using it. That's his only attack. He uses his dodge around and then he just throws knives at me.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if you went through all that effort just to die?
Oh, trust me. In the recordings, I'm not showing you. I freaking constantly died with one, like when the enemy was like one hit away. So not just this boss, other bosses. It was infuriating.
Nice.
I'm trying to be cautious with him. That's why I'm not, like, going in his face the entire time.
Yeah, I can tell.
There we go. Next level. Which is actually a lot easier than all the other levels, because even though I only have 2 health, all of the enemies are ghosts. Except for the sacrificial dagger people. I still die.
So what's the advantage of them being all ghosts?
They can go through walls, and their aggro range is insane. They never stop chasing you.
No. What's the advantage for you?
They die in one hit, they're slow. That's about it. And you can see them coming a mile away. So lots of ghosters chasing me. I just had to stand my ground and knock a few of them out. There we go. Awesome. That was easy.
Is the boss of this area just a big ghost?
You'll see. I was already like thinking to myself, I have 2 health points, I have a ton of dash. What am I gonna face in this level?
When you lose against the boss, you have to do the whole level over, right?
Yes. Which means randomly generated stuff too. Yeah, kill these ghosts first. There we go. To the boss.
There is no boss.
That's the gimmick, yes.
That's easy.
I was like, oh god, I'm gonna face something, I better clear to get some health, and I was like, oh, there's nothing. Okay, let's move on. The final level.
Level X.
Level X. So remember those dudes that were giving us clues? They give us a code of 4, and we have to unlock the, I guess, sarcophagi to obtain a special item.
Does it have to be in order?
It does. That's why you have to pay close attention to what they're doing, what they told you. We got a special key. And it's for this dude. You gotta close up his wound. That's it.
There you go, you rescued Cat God.
Not quite. Not quite.
Now you have to fight Cat God.
You get to fight the Blood Thief, who's a vampire. And I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it does, like, make sense, yeah. When you hear the phrase Blood Thief, you think, like, I don't know, a guy that robbed a blood donor bank or something.
You think of Peter Thiel.
I don't know who that is.
He's one of those Silicon Valley guys. He actually likes to basically pay young men to take their blood, to do blood transfusions with him. Because it makes them feel younger, apparently. So yeah, he's a literal vampire.
Okay.
So, this boss, he's got a gigantic sword range. You have 1 hit point. You've got to basically riposte him the entire time. Come on, bro. My sword against yours. Let's go.
I'm sure you could have done this so much faster.
Oh, I tried. He dead. He is dead.
He erupted.
And that's Demontower. With a good ending.
What's the bad ending?
You don't close the blood gates, I suppose? And you don't get this cutscene.
Got an achievement.
Yeah. Not 1, but 2. Because I got the good ending. And that's the, that's May drawing, you know, I beat Demontower, so I'm going to put it on my notebook. So now we get to talk to Angus and tell him what we thought about the game. Because, you know, he's the one who put it on our computer.
There are lots of things that are up, Angus.
Yeah, like the roof. In our actual Let's Play, he asked us originally, how about Demontower? And we told him, oh, we haven't played it at all. But now that we beat it, we have a whole new conversation. I killed that vampire dude.
She killed the vampire dude.
And you always want the good ending. You never want the bad ending in a game. I got that ending. May is a completionist.
I didn't see anything about a second tower.
I think that was because the pale cat was actually staring at it. He's like, I conquered one tower, and now there's another one. But May does not understand symbolism. Neither does Angus.
Ah.
I don't know. Just, what's the game about? I don't know. What did you think of the game? What did you think of the game, Maple Leaf?
That was alright.
Was it or was it was good? I decided to be nice to Angus. I told him it was good.
I'm not a huge fan of roguelikes in general. I can see their appeal, it's just not for me.
Right on. So May does not know what a cardinal is. She also calls it the Bird Pope. Nice.
Well, May, you'll be happy to hear that there's a skeleton inside you right now.
Hey, she knows. She knows quite well. There's a bunch of other games in the series because that was part 4. And May's a gamer, deep down. She's just like you and me.
Imagine it like Castlevania, where it's not really a numbered series. And there's like Demon Tower 1, Demon Tower 2, Demon Tower 2X, Demon Tower 1, the remake, Demon Tower,
the revisiting of the Demon Tower. Demon Tower 3, Electric Boogaloo.
Demon Tower 2.5.
Angus is a good guy. And now he smiles. You gonna say something? Aww.
It's a pretty shallow smile.
Angus is a good guy. We'll catch you guys next time for the next bonus episode.